Selamat datang to Kuala Lumpur. Our first week here has been all about finding our feet, adjusting to life on the road with two little ones, settling into a new routine, and of course, having some adventures between naps and snack times. In this episode, we share our first impressions of the city and take you along as we explore some of KL's big highlights, from wandering through its massive malls, exploring its beautiful urban parks, and of course, checking out the iconic Petronas Towers up close.
Sadie, should we go and have a look at the window? Go have a look at all the buildings out there.
Yeah.
Quick drink, quick drink. What do you see?
Look at all the lights.
Oh,
Look at all the lights.
oh my goodness, look at this view. What a way to wake up.
Green car, red car, blue car,
Oh my
black
goodness.
car, and white car.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so much cars.
It's a good way to wake up, but
Huh?
feeling pretty knackered. We didn't make it in till 2 a.m. 1:30 and didn't make it to bed until about 2 a.m. So feeling absolutely knackered. Good morning.
Morning.
How are we feeling?
Not gonna have it slept.
Well, y'all need to come and see the view.
Well, good morning. We have arrived. We got in very, very late last night. I think we actually got up to the apartment at about 1 a.m. So super late. I think we arrived at about 11. So it took us a couple of hours to get out of the airport and get the driver. And then it was about an hour's drive from the airport to our apartment, which is right in the middle of Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysia!
So yeah.
Hello, Nini.
So yeah, we're in Kuala Lumpur for the next 2 weeks, which is very exciting. Neither of us have actually been here before. So yeah, it's also Maggie's first ever international destination, which is very exciting, and Sadie's very excited.
Yeah.
The flight last night was pretty good actually. It was about a 5-hour flight and I thought it went super quick, hey?
Yeah,
I thought it
and
went really quick.
Both girls did so well. Like even with takeoff and landing, like neither of them had issues with their ears.
No.
Neither of them were nervous of it. They
No.
were both really quite happy with it. Our airbeds that we packed for on board for the girls,
It was so good.
they were amazing.
So
they
good.
absolutely loved them. They were able to chill out, snack, play on their tablets nice and comfortable, and then when they were ready to sleep, they could sleep on the beds, and it was just amazing.
And they were
So-
super easy to inflate, really easy
Yeah.
to deflate. Only
Yeah.
literally took like a minute and a half each one, which was so good. So yeah, we've just woken up this morning. We've only really had a few hours sleep, so we're all feeling pretty tired. So the first mission of the day is to find some coffee. There's a Starbucks just around the corner, which I think will be our first port of call. We're all ready now, and I think we're gonna hit the streets for our first experience out in KL.
Hello, Nini.
Obviously, someone's very excited.
Very excited.
Let's go. All right, so we are out in the wild in KL. It's actually not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's not too late. It's a bit humid, but it's still quite cool. The city is quite beautiful, actually. I was saying to Leo on the drive-in yesterday, we've never been in like a tropical city before, like a dense city like KL. We've just looked up where the nearest spot for coffee is. There's a Starbucks just down the road, which is where we're heading to now. Luckily, it is in walking distance, which would be very convenient for us, although I'm seeing quite a few other coffee places along here as well. So looks like we're spot for choice, which is great. We'll probably stay here until we get too hot, I reckon, or too tired, because I think we're all going to need little naps this morning. What do you reckon?
I actually really love it so far.
Yeah, it's really nice,
It's like
eh?
humid and warm, but not too much that it's like stifling.
Yeah.
And it's almost, I mean, it's late morning, and it's so like, so much, I don't know, cleaner
It's super
than I
green.
expected.
And it's also
just
really green and clean.
really
There's
green.
lots of sort of trees everywhere. All the sidewalks and stuff are really well maintained. Sadie's so keen to go, she's literally
She is.
pulling Leah along.
She's literally raring to go. She just wants to explore.
I know, she's the little explorer of the family.
All right, well, I guess we'll keep going.
Yeah, let's get that coffee. Alright, so we just had our coffee and we've just come for a little bit of a walk because we realised how close we were to KLCC Park, which is like the main sort of central park here in KL. And we've just done a bit of a walk through. We actually discovered like a really handy little food court sort of cut through under some of the buildings from where we were, so we didn't have to walk along the streets outside all the way around because it's obviously pretty hot and humid. And here we are. I'll show you the view. So this is the park and whoa, there are the Petronas Towers. Probably the key icon landmark here in Kuala Lumpur. Beautiful. This angle here doesn't serve any justice for how big these things are. There's beautiful parklands along here too. All right, so we've just made the call that we might head back to the apartment now, even though we've just got to one of the coolest spots in the city. I think we're all feeling a bit tired. Sadie's knackered already. I think even we might have a little bit of a nap. Maggie's napping as well, so we might walk back now. What do you reckon? And then maybe we'll go on the pool soon? Yes, Diddley, yes. All right. Just went and had a bit of a chill at the Airbnb for a little bit and just kind of regathered ourselves, had a bit of water, had a few snacks, but we're back out on the streets in search of food. So we're actually walking along one of these sort of raised walkways which actually kind of wind their way around KL, which means that you don't have to walk along the streets and battle the traffic, which has been really good, which is really easy. So we're taking this to the KLCC aquarium, which is where we checked out before. There's a whole bunch of food underneath that, so we're gonna go grab something there first because it looked like they had a lot of options for all of us. So, and yeah, I'm absolutely starving. Leah and I were just saying we haven't really eaten really yesterday when we flew out from Perth or today, just a few snacks and things like that. So yeah, keen for a big feed.
Now this food court wasn't exactly a culinary wonderland, more your standard mall or airport vibe. On this visit, we played it safe with some fried chicken to keep the troops happy, but a few days later, we came back and struck gold with an amazing rendang curry. After a big feed and a sweaty walk back to our apartment, we were all dying to check out the pool in our building. Unfortunately, the pool was a part of a private health club, so we did have to pay every time we wanted to use it, but the upside was it was always spotless and blissfully quiet. Most afternoons during our stay, you'd find us up here, cooling off in the shade and unwinding after a day of exploring the city. The following day, we decided to tackle the famous Pavilion Mall for the very first time. Our plan was simple: find a supermarket to stock up our Airbnb with groceries, and of course, grab a bite to eat while we were at it.
Alrighty, so today's mission is come to a supermarket and stock up the apartment. So we've come to a Mercato supermarket here in the KL Pavilion, which is like a massive shopping mall here in KL. And it was actually the closest one to our Airbnb. So we've come here to see what we can get because funnily enough, this supermarket's actually closing down in about 2 days' time. So a lot of the shelves that you can see behind me are actually empty, but they still have a lot of fruits and snacks and kind of a few essentials that we can pick up here. So we're just kind of grabbing what we can here while we're here. Once we've got all of our stuff, we'll probably check out the rest of the mall while we're here. It's absolutely humongous and there's a lot of shops in here, albeit a lot of them are like super high-end designer stuff, but it's still cool to have a bit of a walk around, chill in the aircon for a bit. We're still kind of feeling like a bit of a slow day today, so we thought we might as well just come here and hang out, see what there is. There's also so many places to eat in here as well. We'll see what we can find. For now, we're pretty much just seeing what we can get. What's that, buddy? Do you know what that is?
It's too heavy.
So heavy?
That's so heavy.
What is it? It's a dragon fruit.
Maybe we can put some bag.
Feed it to a dragon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think they'd like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And would like it.
You think they would like it?
Yeah.
What do you think it tastes like?
An apple?
Apple?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Right, we just came out of the supermarket here. I think we've probably picked the wrong place for what we need because we just wanted to stock up on loads of snacks and foods to make for lunches and dinners and all the little bits, even nappies and wipes. Because they're closing down, they didn't have everything, so we've still got to get nappies and wipes and those sorts of bits. We did get enough snacks and lunch bits for at least the next couple of days. But as well, I think because it's in such a like fancy mall and it's all very luxury, I think it was quite expensive as well. Basing off of, I mean, we've got quite a bit of stuff there, but it was still about $67 Australian, so pretty expensive. Yeah, the fresh fruit and everything was quite expensive, and we've seen it on the streets in like nice little containers already chopped up for way cheaper. So definitely not going to go back there for our food. I think we'll try and suss out another place for that sort of stuff. Just taken a really long walk around sort of all the food areas. There just seems to be endless amounts of food places.
Yeah, it's just spoilt for choice, really.
It's insane. So it was quite hard to just pick somewhere. We've come past this place. It's called Two Sons Bistro. Looked good for us and the kids.
A bit of variety, really.
Of everything. Yeah. And also we just wanted to sit down. There was just so much to look at and we just kept walking and walking. So hopefully this is good. Got some creamy pasta for the kids, which is always a winner. And then nasi lemak
for us.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Should be so good.
We're finding the problem is, and it's not just here as well, it's also at like airports and all sorts of places, is that there's usually so much choice for food that it's hard to choose from. It's almost easier to have like one or two or three options and then that's pretty much it. Good problem to have, I guess, just having choice. So I'm keen, I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, very hungry.
While we wait for our nasi lemak, Aaron's going to try this
beef roti. Chinese beef roti.
Yeah.
It's still hot.
It looks so good. It's like flaky pastry type stuff with some kind of Chinese beef inside.
It's like beef and onion.
What does it taste like? Does it just taste like a pie or?
Yeah, it's just like a sausage roll, but with a bit more sort of spice to it. Looks like there's maybe bits of potato and onion and stuff in here. Yeah, really nice spices, and the actual pastry itself is so soft. It's kind of like crunchy on the outside and soft and sort of, not gooey, but just soft and tender on the inside. Really, really nice. You want to try some?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Ready?
Take a bite.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good, hey?
Oh, that's really different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pastry's up. It's almost like chewy, but in a nice way.
Yeah, I think because it's like lots of layers of it. It's
I think it's got like
kinda
cabbage
like a crust.
and onion in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like maybe
agree.
potato
It's
or
very
something.
similar to like a sausage roll.
Yeah, it's kind of like a beefy sausage roll, like a meat pie crossed with a sausage roll.
It tastes more like fresh.
Yeah. And that kind of sort of curry
Would you like to try
sort of
some?
spices.
Tastes like a sausage roll.
Try some?
No.
No. Oh,
That's
thank
good.
you very much.
Thank you. Oh, that's for me and you.
Thank you.
Yummy. Yeah, I ordered a lemonade with no sugar. I was thinking like Sprite, no sugar kind of thing. But it's come fresh lemonade. It's fresh lemonade and they've not put sugar in it, so it's literally just like bitter lemon
Bitter
water.
lemon.
Yeah,
I like lemon.
not like that anyway.
Alright, so that was a little bit of a fail. We ordered the girls like some pasta and we ordered us a nasi lemak. And last night we had a nasi lemak with like a fried chicken and one with a beef rendang. And in that restaurant there was a chicken option and a beef option. And in the picture, because it's quite small, the beef looked exactly like the beef that we had last night. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll get that. And then the guy, I pointed to the picture and the guy said, yep, all good, we'll get you that one. It comes out and the manager brought the meals out and he was like, oh yeah, this is beef lung and like these like special bitter beans that like locals really like. So turns out I accidentally ordered a beef lung.
The manager seemed really like unsure when he was putting the meals down. Like,
Yeah.
are you sure you're gonna want this?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
As soon as he said beef lung, I was like, oh,
we were like,
damn, I've stuffed up here. I knew exactly what had happened, yeah.
yeah.
Oh well. Note to self to order a little bit better rather than on pictures, I guess, but
Yeah, definitely one that I'm assuming the locals probably love, but
yeah.
us Western people
Yeah.
with less cultured tongues
Yeah.
are probably not.
I did try it.
interested.
I did try it just to see, and it was insanely strong beef flavour. It was almost like the flavour of a whole cow in like a tiny little portion. So one little bite was enough. And I tried the beans as well, but they were like super bitter and very salty. So I wasn't a huge fan of those either. So bit of a fail, but the girls had a good feed. So yeah, we might do a bit of a walk around the shops now that we've attempted to have a bit of a meal and just sort of see where the afternoon takes us. Alrighty, so we are off now to probably one of KL's most famous locations and sites. We got a little glimpse of it the other day, and that is the Petronas Towers. Very famous, and I believe even if you don't know a lot about KL, you would recognise the buildings themselves. So our Airbnb is actually just around the corner from them. It's about a 10-minute walk, but you can see the towers from everywhere. So we're pretty much just walking to the base of them now. And at the base of the towers is KLCC Park, which we also briefly went to the other day just on the outside. Quite excited to see what they look like. I think there's like a big shopping mall underneath it, all sorts of stuff going on. Obviously there's observation decks. We'll see what we can do this afternoon. We're all feeling a little bit knackered today, but we'll see how we go. It's quite nice out at the moment. It's actually been raining this morning, so there's a lot of water everywhere. The humidity is up. When the sun's behind the clouds, or we're in the shade of a building, it's actually really pleasant. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how much we can tick off.
Here they are, the iconic Petronas Twin Towers. Standing an incredible 452 metres tall, these beauties held the title of the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004. They're still the tallest twin towers on the planet, and trust me, when you're standing right underneath them, you really feel just how massive they are.
Alright, so we just came out front entrance of the Petronas Towers to snag a couple of photos and a little bit of footage of the front with all the crowds, but it is so hot out here. It's literally probably 35, I reckon, but the humidity is insane, just instantly sweat. So we're gonna go retreat back into the mall. Sadie's conked out in the pram, but Maggie's getting a little bit upset, bless her. She's not vibing with the heat today, but it is kind of near her nap time, so we thought we would come back into the mall and literally chill out for a little bit in there, and hopefully she can have a nice little nap in there, and we can just cruise around for a little bit and pass the time, maybe buy some Balenciaga. I wish. Oh my God, what a relief. Thank God for air conditioning, honestly. But it is absolutely packed in here. I think having a national monument with a mall underneath is just a recipe for huge crowds. But I think a lot of people around us have the same idea as us, as essentially retreating into the air conditioning, because I mean, we are out kind of towards the middle of the day, so joke's on us. All right, so we've just escaped downstairs to grab a little boost juice, which is perfect for this sort of weather. It's so hot, so a nice refreshing drink is amazing. But
And it was so raining outside.
it was raining before, wasn't it? Now it's so sunny.
And it's only a little bit.
Yeah, only a little bit of rain. And you missed the view because you were asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say, if you come to KL and you are keen to go to a mall, go to the Pavilion and not here under the Petronas Towers, because it is so busy under here. And I find that all like the aisles and stuff are quite sort of tight and cramped. Go to the Pavilion, it's a lot larger. They have all the same shops, if not maybe more. It's nowhere near as busy as it is here today, because I guess being underneath like a major landmark and tourist attraction, everyone and their mum is here. So yeah, we're actually going to pretty much just have this boost juice, do a quick toilet run, and then I think we're going to head back to our Airbnb and spend the afternoon in the pool. Sound fun? Yeah, looking forward to that.
Today we have been exploring through KLCC Park. It is just beautiful through here, insanely beautiful. You're just kind of in this green oasis amongst all these massive, massive, beautiful skyscrapers. Behind us is just like the most insane view of the Petronas Towers, which is just, yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing, I think, when you're in here, don't you reckon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's super lush in here. We were in here a couple of hours ago playing at a playground. It was super hot in there because it was a bit protected from the wind. Now that we're sort of out in the open, there's a nice cool breeze, which is pretty good, but it's still bloody hot. We actually just had to duck into a food court to use a little bit of the aircon and have a bite to eat while Maggie napped, which was a nice relief. You kind of have to use the indoor spaces as like a bit of a retreat, because you can't really stay out in this heat for too long, maybe like an hour and a half or so.
Especially with the kiddos,
Yeah,
like they get
yeah.
really, really hot, especially when they're playing and stuff.
Yeah.
But
there's so many of those, like there's so many malls and
Yeah.
like areas to duck into where you can just run into a bit of aircon for a little bit.
Yeah, we had a bit of a rough night with Maggie, not last night, the night before, and so we're still kind of catching up on that. And then she woke up extra early this morning and woke her sister Sadie up. We've been awake since 5:15 this morning, and so we're still pretty exhausted as well. So we're just trying to take it easy today. And yeah, just wandering around this beautiful park just seems like the way to go.
Pretty cool. Just a couple of fountains of drinking water around the place, which is a good way to rehydrate.
I feel like we're just sweating all of our water out at the moment.
So much, man. It's so hot.
Trying to adapt to different conditions, particularly with the girls, but I mean they're doing pretty well. Like Sadie's about to nap, Maggie's happy in the fan.
Oh yeah, these are the pram fans in action.
Oh yeah.
Loving life. So is this one. I think she's about to conk out any minute, so must be nice.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe in here though. I really like this park.
Yeah, me too.
Super relaxing, and this is a Saturday as well, so
Gives me like mini tropical
Central Park.
Central Park
Yeah.
vibes, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's a Saturday, so you'd think it'd be heaving with people in here and like tourists and stuff, but it's actually really quiet. And it's a pretty decent size. Like it's probably, I don't know, a few blocks, maybe 3 or 4 blocks in length, I guess, and maybe 2 or 3 in width. So it's a pretty decent size. There's a lot of space for everyone to spread out. There's a playground, there's a water park. There's like the super famous like lake where all the fountains are that light up at night, which we'll probably check out at some point as well. So there's a lot to explore. So yeah, we just thought we'd spend the rest of the afternoon going for a bit of a walk around, and then we'll probably head back to our apartment for a much needed rest, probably in about an hour or so. So yeah, let's see what we find.
Exploring.
We spent quite a few hours exploring almost every corner of this 50-acre park, wandering along shaded pathways, soaking in the lush surroundings, and finding plenty of spots to pause and just take it all in.
And the big one has conked hard. We've waited for naps in worse places, that's for sure. And the little one's happy, getting to run around. Oh, Maggie, Maggie. Uh-oh! Maggie, 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 Maggie.
Just going for a little walk under the bridge here. Gonna come check out this wicked fountain. So I believe they do like a really cool lights show here at night with these fountains, and it's meant to be pretty epic. So I might come check that out one night. But whoa, look at that. That is epic, what a shot.
We actually ended up coming back to KLCC Park a few times during our time in KL, complete with walking trails, playgrounds, a giant wading pool, and one of the best skyline views in town. We found it to be the perfect spot to slow down, take in some nature, and let the little ones run wild. And that's a wrap on our first week on the road here in Kuala Lumpur. From its clean streets and excellent walkability to the lush greenery tucked between the skyscrapers, this city quickly won us over, and it wasn't long until we started to feel right at home. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into our first steps in Malaysia, we would love it if you could give this video a like, and if you're keen to follow us along on our journey, subscribe to the channel. Our journey is only just beginning. See you next time.